Have you ever felt like the further you step into your spiritual power, the more intense the challenges become? Like some unseen force is trying to hold you back from reaching your full potential? You're not alone. This is the paradox of spiritual ascension. As you rise higher, you encounter new levels of resistance. This isn't meant to discourage you, but to empower you. Because understanding this dynamic is key to navigating your spiritual journey with more awareness and resilience. In this video, we're diving deep into the 4 stages of spiritual ascension and the unique devils, the challenges and tests that you're likely to encounter at each stage. Remember, you are a powerful spiritual being, capable of overcoming any obstacle and fulfilling your divine purpose. Let's illuminate the path ahead so you can walk it with courage and grace. The first stage is all about awakening. You're starting to question everything you thought you knew. You might feel a deep longing for something more, a sense that there's a greater truth out there. This is your soul waking up. But this newfound awareness can be disorienting. Doubt might creep in, whispering that you're imagining things. Confusion can cloud your judgment as you navigate unfamiliar territory. You might experience a sense of isolation, like you're the only one who understands what you're going through. This is where spiritual deception is at its most potent. You might be drawn to false teachers or teachings that resonate with your ego rather than your soul. You might even experience psychic attacks, which are essentially negative energy directed at you to keep you small and afraid. Remember, these are all tests designed to strengthen your discernment and deepen your connection to your intuition. The key here is to trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't be afraid to question everything and everyone, including yourself. Seek guidance from trusted sources, and remember that your inner wisdom is your greatest compass. The second stage is where the real work begins. You've glimpsed your true potential, and now it's time to clear out anything that's blocking you from stepping into it fully. This is the purging and healing stage, often referred to as the dark night of the soul. This is where you confront your deepest wounds, your shadow self, the parts of yourself you've been hiding from. This can be an incredibly painful and isolating experience. You might feel like you're falling apart, like everything you thought you knew about yourself is crumbling away. And guess what? That's exactly what's supposed to happen. This dismantling is necessary to make way for a more authentic and empowered version of yourself. But the devils are cunning. They know you're vulnerable right now, so they ramp up their efforts to keep you trapped in the darkness. You might experience intense fear, anxiety, or depression. Old addictions might resurface, tempting you to numb the pain. You might even experience physical symptoms as your body releases stored trauma. This is not the time to give up. It's a time to lean into the discomfort, to allow yourself to feel everything without judgment. Remember, you are not your pain. You are the warrior who's strong enough to face it. Chapter 3. You've confronted your demons, you've done the inner work, and now you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. This is the stage of ascension, where you begin to embody more of your true essence. Your intuition is sharper than ever. You might discover new spiritual gifts or find that your existing ones are amplified. You radiate a different energy, one that attracts more love, abundance, and joy into your life. But as you rise, the stakes get higher. The devils at this stage are more subtle and sophisticated. They know they can't keep you down in the darkness anymore, so they try to distract you instead. You might find yourself presented with opportunities that seem amazing on the surface but are actually misaligned with your soul's purpose. Relationships might be tested as your growth triggers insecurity in others. You might even experience what's known as psychic attacks from people who are threatened by your light. This is all part of the process. The key is to stay grounded in your truth and not get sidetracked by the shiny objects or the drama. Remember why you started this journey in the first place. Your purpose is greater than any distraction. Chapter 4. This is it. This is the stage you've been working towards, the embodiment of your divine purpose. You've integrated the lessons of the previous stages, and you're now operating from a place of deep inner wisdom and power. You're a beacon of light, a force for good in the world. But don't think for a second that the devils have given up. They've just saved their most powerful weapons for last. This is where you might experience direct confrontations with high-ranking dark forces, entities that have been manipulating humanity for centuries. You might encounter insidious forms of counterfeit spirituality, designed to lure you away from your truth and ensnare you in a web of illusion. And the attacks on your mission will be more targeted and relentless than ever before. They will try to discredit you, to silence you, to make you question everything. But you are ready for this. You are stronger than you realize. Stay connected to your divine team, to the benevolent forces that are always guiding and supporting you. Remember that you are never alone in this battle. The more light you bring into the world, the more darkness you expose. And that's a good thing, because it means you're making a difference. Keep shining your light no matter what. As we've explored, the path of spiritual ascension is not always easy. It's a journey filled with immense growth and profound challenges. But remember this, every obstacle, every devil you encounter is an opportunity to step more fully into your power. How do you overcome these spiritual attacks? By raising your frequency through practices like meditation, prayer, gratitude, and love. Strengthen your spiritual protection by visualizing divine armor, using prayer, practicing light work, and honing your discernment. Avoid the ego traps that lower your vibration and keep you tethered to the darkness. Stay humble, stay aligned with your highest self, and remember to call on divine help. Angels, spirit guides, and divine beings are always available to assist those who seek truth and love. Remember, light always triumphs over darkness. The stronger you become, the more responsibility you have to guard your energy, stay in alignment, and help others rise above deception.